To the final reading for June 2026. Let me just get my stuff straight here. It won't. Well, there we are. I don't have a thought for the day. I'm just going to use the first quote, which was from Helen Keller. Joy is the holy fire that keeps our purpose warm and our intelligence aglow. And the whole thing, joy is love fully expressed. How's that? So Helen Keller, joy is the holy fire that keeps our purpose warm and our intelligence aglow. Ernest Holmes in the Science of Mind textbook says, every day and every hour we meet the eternal realities of life, and in such degree as we cooperate with these eternal realities in love, in peace, in wisdom, and in joy, believing and receiving, we are automatically blessed. Our prayer is answered before it is uttered. And that was on page 157 of the textbook. And this is Reverend Soni's last statement to us. She says, today, I invite us to make a celebration of love, the radiant thread woven through every day of this month and every moment of life. Joy is love fully expressed, a luminous experience that arises when our spirit recognizes the divine harmony that pulses through all of existence. Not fleeting, this joy is an awareness, a feeling, and the knowledge that our life matters and that love animates every meaningful moment. When we celebrate love's presence, we honor the interconnectedness of spirit, heart, and intention. Joy invites us to go beyond simply thinking about life's goodness and to find the place where we feel it deeply and embody it with every breath. She says, now reflect on how love appears in your thoughts, in your actions, in your relationships, and in your inner life. Notice the ways that you have grown, the ways that you have served, the ways that you have opened your heart to others and to spirit. True joy isn't dependent on perfect circumstances. True joy is a spiritual fruit that blossoms in the soil of gratitude, of presence, and of connection, and is born from the awareness that it is the holy fire that warms our purpose and draws us homeward. Let your actions today reflect this radiant joy. Smile freely. Speak words that uplift. Move through the world with lightness and intention. When you choose joy, you demonstrate that love isn't static or distant. It's alive within you, here and now. Remember that celebration is a spiritual practice. When you rejoice in love's presence, you amplify it in yourself and in the world. You become a living expression of divine joy and peace. That's a pretty good message, wouldn't you say, to end the month? Yeah, just before we came back, we had to go out and we dropped some things off that we no longer need to a place called Something Special. It serves the local women's shelter. The funds from the Something Special store actually help support keeping women who have been abused and have flown from really, really bad relationships, sometimes with their kids, well, often with their kids. And the shelter supports them until they can get on their feet. It hides them so nobody can harm them. And then when they're ready to go and settle into their own house or their own apartment, their own dwelling, the shelter works with the store Something Special. They're parts of the same unit. And they actually provide these women with things to start furnishing their home and to get them on their feet, and they don't charge them anything for it. So we went to drop stuff off, and of course my wife has got to look around and she has to find something that she thinks will benefit her. Well, she found a pair of shoes, and I found this chair. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. It's actually quite a nice chair. You really can't see much of it, but it's an office chair. It's actually pretty good, and it was $10, so that was pretty cool, actually. And then one thing we've been looking for in different stores, including Walmart, was a small plant pot holder, hanging one that we got a plant we got given, and we need to put this in a hanging basket thing, and couldn't find one anywhere. Well, we found one in Something Special, which is also good. So anyway, that's a little bit about what we were doing before we came back here. And on the way back, of course, we had to go to the grocery store, and then here I am. Well, those are my words of whatever they are for the end of June, and Reverend Soni's words. And of course, the whole month in the magazine and in the readings has been about love. And in my most humble opinion and my personal experience, there is a power called love, and it's my true belief that that power is the foundation of everything. However unlikely that seems, like with the earthquake in Venezuela, and please continue to hold those people in your thoughts and your prayers. Whatever is going on in the world, man-made or otherwise, that doesn't seem to cajole with that, I believe through personal experience that love is the basis for life. And I believe that will be borne out eventually, and we will all experience that ultimately as we move on through different dimensions. So I celebrate love today and always. Hey, that's pretty good. I celebrate love today and always. Joy and love fill my heart and radiate through life. Joy and love fill my heart and radiate through life. And that, my friends, is Reverend Soni's contribution for June. It's the end of my contribution for June, and I'll be back tomorrow with something brand new, and I have not pre-read it yet. Reverend Lisa will be continuing reading the book that she is reading from, and Danielle Johnson will come up with her midweek meditation tomorrow or on Thursday. And from me and from everyone at Creative Life Spiritual Center, and from all my family and friends, namaste.